So I've just got home from work and I'm on my way out to feed the pigs, and I'm seeing an unwelcome sight. That's our pigs in the meadow. So I'm going to have to get them in with some feed. Then I'm going to have to assess two things. One is where they got out, make sure that doesn't happen again, and the second is any damage they might have done. I just feel very, very fortunate that they're on our property. Hello, guys. Hold that, please, so they don't try and take it off me, and then I can take some bits out and give it to them.
I'll just run with it.
That's all right, they'll follow. Well, I wouldn't run, I'd keep them near you. Is this off, this one? Oh God. You might need, they're going to eat all that. We might need to give them a croissant before they eat all our...
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We've got a bag full of croissants, obviously.
Yeah.
Let me take a handful.
Look, they're looking at.
I think I might have been very, very lucky and they've not been out very long because I can't see any damage yet. Piggies! Come on, piggies! Come on, off my onions. Here, look, what's this? Come on, piggies. They're not going to cross that, are they?
Lift it up.
She's testing it, she's testing it. Come on, piggies. Here you go. Come on then, piggies. Come on. Come on, piggies. I know, it's all very exciting, isn't it, Sid? Sorry, love? Well, I'll find that next.
Here you go. Here you go.
Make sure they're past the gate where you're throwing them with. Out.
But it's not the most important. That's a worry.
Right, so now I've got to walk the perimeter and just find out how they got out. It should be fairly easy to spot, one would think, because she's not a small girl. And this could turn into a late evening for me now, because I don't have any spare posts here. These are posts that I've replaced recently. Are you walking around with me, love? Are you going back in? Okay. So my wife's gonna keep them busy with croissants. Sorry, love? Okay. While I go round and see what I can find. And I think I may be there already. They've got under here. Yeah, it's here! Don't know yet. So, is that a join in the fence? They snuffle along the fence. You can see where they heave up all the ground. They snuffle along the fences constantly. And then this one, I'm guessing, this could have been a lot worse. I'm actually all right with this. This one's loose. So it's put extra pressure on here where the fences were joined, and they've come away. I need to put a new post in there, connect this back up. I don't think they could have been out very long. They've done a little bit of snuffling out here, but not a great deal. You know, I can see where they've been. You can see they've been through here. I don't think they could have been out very long at all, love. We got to them when they were on their way to the vegetable plot, so that's worked out quite well. So let's just keep things in perspective and be grateful. It could be a lot worse. These guys, on the other hand, are just really well behaved. They can get out whenever they want. You've seen Sid. He can just hop this at will. If he thinks that he's supposed to, he'll just hop out and we put him back. But generally speaking, they just stay in. They're so well behaved, so they're getting a treat for being good. You should reward good behaviour and ignore bad behaviour. Can't really ignore the pigs being out, but we're certainly not going to be giving them lots and lots of attention for it. The fence, however, that's a slightly different matter. They've not made it onto the vegetable bed, thank goodness. Does anyone remember post rammer gate? When we spent days looking for the post rammer? Well, the clock is ticking. And in the words of my wife, you'd think we'd have learnt our lesson, wouldn't you? My wife just wants to make it clear she said we, but she didn't mean we, she meant me. It just occurred to me the last place I used it was when I built the butchery, so it might be up there. I'm on my way now. There she blows. So we found a couple of posts. We didn't need to go and get any posts. My wife's driven a post in. I just couldn't work the post rammer with my wrist still. I hate saying it. I hate having to constantly bring it up, but that's what it is. So I couldn't drive the post rammer, so my wife did that. Luckily, I've got such an amazing wife. And also, luckily, it was at the end of a run of the metal stock fencing. Had come away, had sort of slipped its stables. It wasn't attached very well, to be honest. This bit of fencing I haven't done. I've had nothing to do with it. It was in when we got here. And that's really good news, because it means it's not indicative of something that's going to be happening all over the place. You know, it was just at the end of a bit of the mesh. So that's good news. But I think I will at the weekend go round and have a proper once over the fencing again and just see if there's anything we need to do, because having these things spring up when we're not expecting them is, today's fine, but there are times when it's not fine, you know, when you don't have time, or when doing it causes other problems because you're in the middle of something else that can't stop. But anyway, so I've got to go and find some decent pliers, got to find my drill and some screws, and then we're going to screw the old post to the new post like we did before, and just reattach, you know, twist with some pliers the end of that wire around the staples. Look at the ground, Jesus. It's much nicer when it was snowing. So that's it, we're done. So I'll show you what I mean. Where this end of wire, end of the roll, they hadn't, I don't know what was going on. They'd stapled it on, but they hadn't hooked them. I know these two really should be in staples, but here, like this one, we've put back through a staple and hooked it. And there was no hook on the end, and they've just pulled them through. Now, even this isn't ideal, obviously, because we can't really pull it any tighter, but this will do until I get a chance to have another look at the weekend. What I'll probably do is put another post in, just up the side of this one in here, this side, and then staple it all properly. But that'll keep them in for a little while at least. Sorry, love? Touch wood. Yeah, well, I'm doing that all right. So, I was just saying to my wife, fortunately, the fence that actually goes up around the outside of the property is newer. That was done when we moved in, but this stuff here has been here for I don't know how long. And, oh God, the mud. Oh my God, I can't lift my feet out of the mud. So yeah, there's, you know, it's not like the whole thing is in this state. And also, if they are going to get out, at least they're going to get out onto our stuff. Anyway, that's it. I hadn't planned on making a video today because I've just got home from work and sun's going down. It's probably darker than it looks on the camera, and yeah, I want to eat and have a bath, and I'm knackered. So yeah, little bonus video for you. Escapee pigs. They look very happy with themselves though. They've had a lovely afternoon, haven't they? Like a...
Think carefully, fans, before you...
Say that again, love.
Think carefully before you decide on pigs and goats and chickens. Just have 1 second thought before you do this. Really how you want to spend your evening.
My wife is very much in the cautionary tale mood. We all know how much Jackie does and how brilliant she is, but she's more likely to become distraught when something like this happens. That's fair, love, isn't it? So I can just kind of deal with the pigs and not worry too much about anything else, whereas for my wife it becomes a much bigger deal. Anyway, are we done? Hang on.
Note to everyone, don't note where the ladder is for when he says he doesn't know where the ladder is. It's in the wood by the pig.
Thank you, Jackie. And that's going to wrap me up, so I'll speak to you guys soon. Cheers. We see you spying on us. Yeah, she's watching you. But it's raining, so she doesn't want to come out, but she also absolutely does not want to miss out if anyone's getting treats. So she's just keeping watch.